Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Bear, OMENESA'S Diary, episode 3. I have been looking for everywhere in this hospital that I can record this because I usually work the night shift, so it's easier for me to find a corner where I can record. But this is the evening shift now. Hi. So it's just harder to find a place. So please bear with this dry background. Anyway, so I just want to encourage you to use this time to apologize to people who you have hurt and people who have hurt you. I called my dad today. There was something that I didn't realize that I did that really hurt him. And that was years ago. That was just years ago. And, but a few months ago, he had brought that up in a conversation and he was using a lot of intensity to talk about it. And I was so shocked and it caught me off guard because it was so many years ago and because I didn't mean to offend him and because I also felt that he offended me too at that time. So I was very, very defensive. And in my head, I'm like, you're supposed to know that you offended me, you know? And so I was a bit like defensive. But this morning, from nowhere, like the Holy Spirit just ministered to me and said, just call your dad and just say, I am sorry. And, and like a lot of us, like I'm somebody who says sorry for everything. But this particular one, it was hard for me to say sorry when he brought it up months ago because I also felt that he offended me. And I don't know if some of you are like that. Like, if some of you feel like, but the person offended me too. Like, both of you offended each other. So why should I be the one to apologize? Because then if I apologize, then it makes the person think that they're right. But the Holy Spirit ministered to me today. And he's like, it doesn't matter who is right or who is wrong. If somebody offended you, or if you offended somebody and they cursed you or they said stuff from their heart because they were very, very aggrieved, that stuff can happen. Like, that stuff can come true, let alone a pastor or a reverend or a parent or an elderly person. Like, y'all know that I work in a hospital and I also work in a nursing home, and I am very, very careful in how I treat them because they are older, they are old, they are somebody's parent. And then I treat a pastor even with greater reverence because they are of a different authority, let alone your own parent. So like this morning, like the Holy Spirit was like, no, it's not about how he responded or what he did or how upset like you were at him, but it's about you offending him. And so I picked up the phone and I called him and I said, oh, hey, Dad, I apologize for so and so and so. And y'all know that my dad is older now, so he couldn't even remember. And I said, no, Dad, you have to remember. And so I went slowly and I explained it to him. And I said, I am so sorry, Dad. I didn't mean to hurt you about that situation. And he just looked at me and he was like, wow. Wow. And he said, wow, over 12 times. Wow. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, baby. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you so much. Wow. Wow. You are so different. Wow. Wow. And he just kept on saying, you are so different. Wow. And then he said, okay, I have to go now. And he had tears in his eyes. And, and I felt so liberated. And I said, no, I can't keep this to myself because I have a lot of people who come to me for counseling. And the truth is that a lot of us suffer because we haven't forgiven people. And a lot of us suffer because people too haven't forgiven us. So we just have to pray for forgiveness, period. And hurting people hurt people, and we all need to work on being whole, on being healed. This whole thing of being at home and not working and life has slowed down, use this opportunity to forgive people, to call people and let them go. And some of us us need to let ourselves go. Some of us need to forgive ourselves. And I am just so grateful to God. So grateful to God that I'm not apologizing to my dad over his grave. Like, you know how, like, sometimes, like, your regrets really is because, like, the person died or you don't have an opportunity to fix it. I'm glad that I had the opportunity to fix this one. Even though I still felt that he shouldn't have handled something the way that he should have handled it. But the truth was that my response to how he handled stuff was equally as bad. Sometimes it's not the fire that kills, it's the smoke. And there's been a lot of smoke in this aspect. So those of you who are choking from smoke in your marriage, smoke with your parents, smoke with your children, smoke everywhere, just open the door and forgive and let the smoke out. Let the smoke out. Because when people are angry, they say stuff. And sometimes, like, that stuff comes true. I've seen it here in the nursing home. I have heard some old people say some deep stuff to some doctors or to some people. And it's funny how that stuff happens, you know, and we call it Nemesis. And some people will say, oh no, if I didn't mean to hurt somebody and they spoke stuff over me, it's not going to happen. But the truth is that somebody has walked away aggrieved. Somebody has walked away offended. Pick up the phone today and fix it. Pick up the phone today and fix it. Don't worry about who offended who. Just pick up the phone and fix it. God bless you.